Hello everyone, welcome to today's analysis of the NQ, a bit of the ES. Today's going to be a very quick one for a few reasons, but the main one being this is kind of an environment where I think we just need to let things happen. This was a huge, insane drop that we had from here. They filled this gap. It's actually when I was making my video, we were up here. I took a very small short, but I just got a bit spooked, honestly. But yeah, it was a crazy drop. 2% down at the moment. Asia broke through just a load of levels, just cut straight through this area here, which is to be kind of expected. There was a lot of liquidity built here, equal lows. But yeah, we just had this slow grind down. We have an opening gap at Sydney. We also have an RTH close up there. So the last place that US closed was here. We're all the way down here. Which is kind of crazy. It's like a $200 gap. So whether they leave this, I don't know, but it's kind of difficult to say right now. We're breaking through a lot of structure. Our last liquidity grab was this. It's built on top of just a huge amount of fair value gaps. If we lose this area, I'm kind of terrified to see what would happen. We're in UK at the moment. We did take liquidity into a block around the Tokyo close, but I'm a bit weird on the timings of it. Money flow is just dreadful at the moment. It's difficult for me to see where we could bounce. I mean, this is an area we could bounce, or we could just slice down. But we've built a lot of liquidity throughout Asia here. But we have, we've a hell of a lot below us that we've had for a while. We have gaps down here and everything, but I don't know if they can really just move it straight down with this liquidity sitting here. It feels like they could push it up. How far they push it up, I don't know. Hong Kong's high tapped into Sydney's area. We had to change the character then. Just didn't stop from there. We have an order block around Sydney. There's a point of control of this consolidation, which was just kind of a little consolidation before we broke bigger structure. So this is the start of the pull. They could come up, swipe China's high, and then drop. But if they come up here, I have a feeling that they'll stay up here for US, just because the gaps here. And I don't know, the US seems to like to come back to its gaps. I'm a bit lost right now. It's the end of the month, the monthly candle. And we have a weekly candle as well here. Yeah, I was saying money flow was looking a bit grim up here, and we came into the block that I was talking about. I didn't know if it was going to give the reaction, but apparently it did a lot. But yeah, money flow was very grim. But this amount of a drop was kind of crazy. Our local bullish pull is this that we're in at the moment. If we hold this and we are really accumulating here, then sure, yeah, we could go for Sydney, or even just Hong Kong's high. But I'm just, if we lose this low, I don't know if we can really swing fail it. There is a block there. This is the lower low before the uptrend. I guess we could swing fail this, but I mean, there's not much volume around here. There's just a lot of gaps. The last area is this pivot low. We have a little naked point of control there. That was where structure changed. But if we get closes below here, consistent, it feels like it's looking grim. I think it would just be kind of catching a falling knife if we tried to long this. I tried to long this. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's kind of difficult for me right now to say concrete things. These are really big pulls that we're going through now. We're just slicing through things. Like money flow is just insane. If we get like a hidden money flow div on this area, I'd like to see a lot of absorption here to think about coming up into this area. And maybe we'll get it. But I was watching Asia and it was just like it didn't really even require any liquidity. Like it was just insane selling pressure. Yeah, I don't really have much to say today. It's kind of a situation where I'm just gonna have to let them do what they're gonna do. I didn't take any shorts in this, and I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't. There was one here I could have taken, but I don't know. We had come into an area, we took liquidity. It was still kind of an area that we could get a bounce from, and I didn't expect them to just fall. Like, we had so much stacked liquidity here. I was expecting to kind of come up a bit and take some liquidity and move down, but they just didn't. They just didn't. So, like, look at this. Like, this is crazy. There's like no structure here. It's just all down, you know, which kind of tells me this could be such a large time frame play that they won't stop until, I mean, they might base out here. We still have an RTH gap to fill fully below this low. I mean, they could just come into that. We have a pull here, but at that stage, like, it's going to get a bit crazy. Makes sense, right? We have elections next week, I think. Like, yeah, 6 days. This is useless. We have a break of structure here now. Let's change a character here. I mean, so we have a change of character. This is a larger time frame change of character. Let's break a structure on this, but this guy down here would be, I would say it's like an hourly change of character. I'd say it's kind of low liquidity just because, like, they change character, you kind of expect them to come up and put in some kind of lower high, right? So I think the last chance we have to do that, for me to be like in the market, is like accumulate here. But I don't know about this. I really don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like it wants to do that. You know, I don't know. It's a bit of an off day. Let's see what they do. I don't know if I'm gonna take any trades. I'm not feeling it today, but yeah, they're just playing with the loaded levels that we looked at ages ago, and you know, there was a lot of liquidity here. We've taken it, took this low into this block. We can bounce from here. Hit the past daily view up. But I'm not longing until I see something super convincing. And I don't even know if I'm gonna short here, because like we're just in structure at the moment. We're in demand here, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a day to not do much personally, but these are the levels that I can see. if they were going to get a retracement long, I would just target Sydney. I don't even know if I target Sydney. I would like target these, the liquidity here, and I'd close and I'd be like, that's great, good job. But we do have targets above us, but I don't really know. I just don't know. Difficult one. But yeah, like, be careful in this environment. Some days it's just better to wait. Some days it's just better to go do something else. But yeah, these levels. I'll be curious to see what happens. I feel like next week is when. Next week's gonna be crazy. I think it might be a bit of a sit back and watch with your popcorn kind of situation for me anyway. But yeah, this is what I see. Anyway, good luck trading, and we'll catch you tomorrow.